park again. And it's actually later this time. Usually I go during the day, but you know, it's my last day today, so I'm coming out of the 60s now, and look, you could see there's a lot more lights and everything around, you see? She got it. Yeah, but there's a lot more lights around and everything you could see. Like before, there's... Oh, I got it. Yeah, so there's a lot more lights around, as you could see. No, usually I go during the day, but now it's light out. But, you know, it's my last day, so that's why I'm doing it. But I'm coming out of the 60s now, and I'm going into the 50s. I'm going to be going under the train pretty soon. You remember I showed you that yesterday with the train. I'm curious, actually. I haven't seen that at night, but we're about to find out. And listen, before I continue, I want you to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I want you to tell your friends and everything. Because, you know, you don't know where I could be the next time. I mean, I could be in Pennsylvania. I could be in Long Island. For all you know, I could be on the moon. You don't know. But, you know, just hit those buttons, you know. Every bit counts, you know. All right, I passed the first street. And what do they have over here? They have, like, a daycare and some medical place. I don't really know. It's kind of... Over here doesn't have as much, like, stores. It has stores, but not as much crowded ones. I told you, once you start getting past the train, that's when you see everything. Because now I'm going into... I passed the border. Remember I told you that bridge is like a border with Borough Park and everything? I'm on the Borough Park side instead of the Dyker Heights side. Where am I? Let's see. I'm in the... Yeah, I'm in the high 50s, so I'm still coming around, you know? So... I could see the train from here. If you look, let me... Ooh, those bugs. You could see down there a little bit. I don't know if you could really see it, but yeah, I'll show you when I get closer. Yeah, it's different though, I gotta say. I never came over here at night that much, but now I'm about to. But you know what the problem is with over here? At night, over here, a lot of the places, I told you, this is a Jewish neighborhood, Borough Park, so a lot of the places, they close early, because, especially on Fridays and stuff, like it was, and Friday, all the stores close early, and Saturday, they're all closed automatically all day, because it's dead over there, but now you could probably see the train. I'm trying to show it, but see it right there? See that bridge thing? That's the train right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under there and then pass there. Because, look, if you look over here now, look, it's pretty much dead. Because over here, this section, I always got to pass through it. There's nobody ever there. But once I get past that train, that's like I call it the halfway mark. It's not really a halfway mark, but I just sometimes refer to it as that, especially when I'm on here. I refer to it as the halfway mark because it splits the deserted area to the crowded area. I don't really know if it's going to be too crowded, though. I mean, we'll see what happens, though. But you know what? I told you how it's my last day today, you know? Because I'll tell you, I'm living in Pennsylvania, but it's completely different than over here. Because, you know, over here, it's not like, you know, I mean, in Pennsylvania, no matter where you go, Pennsylvania, Jersey, Staten Island, well, Staten Island maybe not, but Florida, all those places, you know, you can't walk around, go to the stores, like, at this time. You got to go use a car to do everything. And me, personally, I don't like that. I'll tell you, I'm on 13th Avenue. Like, I like it when you have the avenue right down the block, and you could go walk wherever. And on top of that, the stores, they close later, too. So, like, where I live in the town, there's stores that close at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's like, you know, like, I mean, I'm sure there's some people that aren't even up at that time yet. They're probably still sleeping. But look, here's a better view of the train again. Look, you see it right there? That's on top. And once I get under there, I'll show you. Look, you can still see there's some people out, you see? There's still some people out, just not as much as usual, but... And you see, you got a building over here. Yeah, Brooklyn's a crowded place. Let me tell you, Brooklyn, no matter where you go, no place, I'm telling you, no place is as unique as Brooklyn is. I mean, Brooklyn's got its good parts, but it's also got its down parts. Like, problem with Brooklyn is that they got a lot of not undesirable bugs. Like, I'll give you an example. Me and my cousin last night, we were out walking. I'd say it was about 12:30 or whatever. There were water bugs all over the place. Like, And let me tell you, because I'm sure a lot of people like in the country, whatever, they never seen a water bug. A water bug is a roach that's this big and this thick. Like, it is disgusting. I stepped on one yesterday because you gotta look where you're going, but they just pop out of nowhere. I mean, forget about it. They're everywhere, especially at night, because you know what it is. They come from the sewer and stuff. I don't know. I never liked bugs. I don't like them at all. I remember one time I was in school, and there was a kid, right? And he turns around and he goes, you don't like bugs? I said, yeah, I don't. And then there's a spider on the floor in school. I kid you not. The kid took the spider and he ate it. I'm not even kidding, off the floor. Up and look, you can hear the train now. See it coming? It's the noise. You see how loud it gets? Yeah, that's how you know it's coming. You hear a bubble, bubble, bubble. That's what it is. You hear it breaking? I come over here all the time. I hear it every day. But you know what another bad thing about the train station is? Remember I told you about how the heat gets bad and stuff? Like by the train station, the heat, it gets all trapped. So the train stations don't have like the worst heat that like is there. It gets really bad. And look, remember I told you, you always gotta like find ways to go over here because they're all blocked off. So I gotta turn over here, and I'm telling you, it's loud, the train, you see? Probably sounds like gunshots on there for all I know. Yeah, but you know, but see how I had to go around because the whole thing is blocked off. They do a lot of construction over here. So. Alright, so look now, hold on. Just gotta watch, nobody's coming. Yeah, so nobody's coming, so I could go. But look, now over here, you see, there's a lot of stores over here and stuff. You got a lot more stores, and there's some people out, you could see. There's a lot more people out over here than where I was. Look, you see? It's all people everywhere over here. Where I was before, it wasn't as much. But I don't know if you guys could comment on here or not. I'm not seeing anything pop up. But because sometimes, you know, the phone doesn't do the right thing. You know, I'm not the best person to with technology. That's just how I am. But all right, so I'm coming out of the 50s soon, and you could see there's a lot more people out. You see, a lot more people out than where I was up on the I told you, by the border, Borough Park, Dyker Heights. There's nothing really there because there's not as many stores. But look over here, you got a lot of things over here. Guys, look at this over here. Look. What kind of a car is that? Car is like this big. If I stood up, I couldn't fit in that. And don't got no license plate either. But you know, people, they don't need cars that big cars over here. You know, because Brooklyn, I told you could walk everywhere like I am. I'll tell you, I started out in the 70s, right, walking, and now I'm almost in the 40s. I do it every day. I've done it more than once too. Sometimes I do like 3 times a day. It's not that bad, you know. It's a workout, you know, it's a work in progress. You know what they say on the news? If you look at the news, there's no better exercise than walking. You could do sit-ups, push-ups, squats, whatever. Nothing is better than walking. You know why? Because it keeps you in shape. So even if you do squats, whatever, it keeps you in shape, but I can't explain it. It's very different. All right, so now I'm coming up to the low 50s. So some stores you can see are closed. They have school buses parked over here and stuff, and now I got the light so I could go. But yeah, so they still got some things, but a lot of places over here they close a little bit earlier, but there's still some places that are open. If this was Saturday, yesterday, everything would have been closed. Everything, that's it. I was here yesterday. If you saw my last live stream, I was here yesterday, and there was absolutely nobody around. It was like a ghost town. It was like a cemetery. It was very quiet and silent, you know? And over here, it transitions. Like once you start to get to the 50s on 13th Avenue becomes one way, because you know how it goes this way and that way? I mean, what am I saying? This way, that way? It only goes this way, coming that way. So I'm gonna exit the 50s soon, but just a little introduction to what I was talking about yesterday, how the avenues and the blocks and stuff. So you see how I'm passing blocks. Every street mark is a block. So this whole thing right here would be a block. And in 1 block, 2 blocks, you get the pattern. That would be this, including this one, and then that up there would be a second block. And avenues, I told you, remember, going all the way down there. You could see that that's a lot of, that I told you, like yesterday, avenues are a lot more walking distance than blocks are. Blocks are just like maybe like 500 feet or whatever. Once you get on the avenues, then that's it. Then it's a long time. All right, Aunt, I'd like to make a shout out to you for joining my video. I thank you for that. What kind of stores are there on the avenue? Well, there's a couple of different things. Like, look, I'll show you right here. Look, you see, that's a bakery I went to the other day. Actually, yesterday I went there because it's something called Hollow. I went because my grandma, I like to get things for her because she likes that bread. And then this is another bakery over here, Sesame, but I think that, yeah, they're all closed now, the bakeries, but the challah bread, because the Hasidic Jewish neighborhoods, so they only make the bread on Fridays. That's what they do over here. So I went yesterday and I got it. It wasn't what she wanted. It was different. She was looking at it, my grandma, and she said, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's the bread." And she goes, "It looks like a building." It was so fat, high up. Everybody was like, "That's not challah bread." I don't know. They told me that, but you know, I'll tell you, anytime that you're ever in the store and you don't know what it is, look at what it is first, because if you don't, you might get the wrong thing like I did. Oh, look, this is another store over here. Look, it's Isla's. That's a all Jewish store. That's a store where they have like Jewish artifacts, antiques, yarmulkes, clothing, anything you could think of. They have every tours, anything you could think of. Jewish artifact store, basically. But look, remember this I told you? See how the light is blinking? That doesn't mean you have to stop. You could just keep going like 2-3 more seconds and then maybe a little bit more, because look, see how it's still red? That one is still red too. Now it's going to change in 4 seconds. See, now it changed. And that's what happens. When it changes, then it'll end up... So that one, not all lights are the same. Remember that. So there's sometimes... It'll end up, they'll be more delayed, like 5 seconds or 10 or 6 seconds or something like that. You know, they're not all the same. But yeah, where am I now? I'm coming, oh yeah, I'm out of the 50s now. I just exited the 50s, so now I'm getting into the 40s. But over here, I don't know if I told you yesterday, but there's another store that I go to. It's on 47th Street. It's called Sushi Taim. It's a good place. I like it, but you know, if you want to be healthy, I would stay away from it, because the crab, everything's kosher over here, meaning it's allowed to be eaten by people of Jewish faith. So like crab and shrimp, like if you want that, it's going to be imitation. So if you want to stay healthy, stay away from imitation things. No good. You want to get the real stuff. All right, so yeah, now I'm in the high 40s, and there's not that much over here. I don't know really what that is, or... Oh, there's a pizzeria over here that they have. It's interesting stuff. I mean, where my grandma is, they have Crispy. That's my favorite pizzeria I ever go to. I mean, I'm telling you, with Brooklyn, there's no place that has... Brooklyn's got the best pizza. That's it. It's the store. So here's the pizza store right here. It's Amnin's Pizzeria, and see, that's the pizzeria right there. They got Coca-Cola and stuff. Got different things in there. So now the sushi place I'm gonna be going to, it's like I got two blocks, like 1.5 blocks 2 blocks roughly to get there. So I'll be heading there now. So I'm 1 street before, actually like 1.5 streets before it really. So look guys, remember I told you about 13th Avenue? Look, see how all the cars are going one way now? That's what they all do. I'm telling you, once 13th Avenue goes into the 60s or what, not like the low 60s, if I'm coming from the 70s, then it becomes one way. That's it. And yeah, this block over here is kind of dark over there. There's nothing really there. This is a bank over here, Chase. You see that? Big one too. See how big? Look. I can't zoom out anymore, but it's a pretty big bank. So let's see. I'm gonna show you the sushi store when I get there. Oh, here's another thing. Look, it's a newsstand right here. Let me just go back and show you. That's a newsstand right here, but you can see it's closed. You see this? Hold on. You see this metal thing right here? That's basically the door of it. When they close it, because you can't trust nobody, so you close that. It's like a metal thing, and it comes down like that, like a pit, like basically like you know the like blinds kind of. It goes down like that, goes up and down, and they have different things in there. Like if you're here, they'll have like candy whatever over there, and then they'll have like I don't know scratch offs piled up there. They have newspapers, different things. And this is another store over here. Look, hold on. Look, see how many cars out? Look, if you look over here, this is a Toys for You place. That's another Borough Park store. It's a big store. It's a toy store, and it's actually got 2 floors. You see the staircase right there? Blue staircase goes up and down and into the store. But you see, you got a lot of things up there. I never went in there, but I've seen people in there. A lot of little kids go in there. That's that store. And then, all right, that's another bank over there. So, yeah, I'm coming up to the... Oh, no, this is it right here. This is the sushi place I go to right here. See? Sushi Taim. That's it right there. That's where I get my sushi every day. Well, I don't go every day, but I get it a good amount of times, you know, because I like my sushi. And then this is where I turn around. See, I'm in the last 40. You know what I do? I turn right back around and head on my way. And look, you see that guy with the lights blinking? That's double parking. Now, what that means is because people in the country are definitely not used to it. So what that means is that, let's say there's no spot or it's an illegal spot that you're not supposed to be in. What they'll do is they'll go in and then they'll put their yellow or red lights on, you know, the both of them, the hazard lights, and they'll blink up and down so that you know it notifies if there's a police or something, that you know maybe somebody's in the car or something, so they can't give them a ticket, you know. All right, so I'm on my way back now, and this is another place they have called Organiser. I don't really know it, but it's got like cups and stuff in there and different things. It's got a lot of glass things in there. They have a curtain down so you can't really see, but if you look over there, you got some stuff under there. Yeah, you can't really see that much. A lot of these stores they're closed, so it's hard to see. But oh look, I'm coming up to the pizzeria again. I'm telling you, like I said before, there's no pizza like in Brooklyn. I don't care where you go. You could go to the best place in America. There's not gonna be a place like Brooklyn. No way. Brooklyn pizza it beats everything. That's it. Because like they say it's the water that they use or something. All right, so look, this is the pizzeria again. See, it's called Amnin's Kosher Pizza and Falafels. It's a good place. You see, you got the pizza in there. You got that good place and the good pizza in this neighborhood you got. I've never really tried that, but you're gonna laugh when I tell you this. The only reason I actually went in there is because I had to use the bathroom, because I told you it's a long walk, so sometimes I go in there because they have a bathroom in there, so I'll go in there sometimes, whatever, just if I have to use the bathroom or whatever. Ain't the most cleanest bathroom, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. All right, so I'm almost out of the 50s. I'm over the 40 now, you could see. And I'm on my way back, but let me see. So now, this is just like gifts, like for girls or whatever, like your wife or whatever. Oh, spa too. That's what's there. Let me decide. Oh, this is another place right here. Look, kosher discount. That's basically a store that it's like you got different things in there. It's all kosher stuff. That means I told you what kosher means. It means that it's allowed to be consumed by anybody of the Jewish faith. Something with the blood, that it's like meat. If it's kosher, that means that there's no blood in there. That's what happens. Oh, hey Kurt, I'd like to thank you for joining my live stream. I really appreciate that, and all your inspiration that you've given me. I thank you for that. But as I was saying over here, so this kosher discount store, I went in there before because what I did was, so there's a guy around here I know, and he's homeless. So what I do is, I know him for a long time. I know him for like this homeless guy for like at least like a year or something, because I see him, you know. I feel bad when I see him, because sometimes he needs water or whatever. I always go in there and I get him like a little bottle of water or something. It comes out to like $1.05. It's nothing. I mean, you know, because I picture it like, you know, like if somebody, picture you in that spot, like you're thirsty and you need water, you know, and you can't afford it and nobody's gonna help you. So it's just good to help people sometimes. That's why you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Help people. It's good. Alright, so now I'm getting out of the 40s now and I'm entering the 50s. So this is the store again. Hold on. This is the store again, Eichler's. That's the old Jewish store. I think, no, it might be still open. Is it? I don't see anybody in there, but yeah, it's still open. Oh yeah, it's still open. I see people in there. But again, remember what I told you. I told you, remember, hit that share, like, and subscribe button. That's what I want you to do. You know why? Because you don't know where I'm going to be the next time. If you want me to make more videos like this, I can make more. And, you know, if you want... I told you, you don't know where I'm going to be. I could be over here in Brooklyn. I could be in Pennsylvania. I could be in Long Island. I could be in Jersey, Staten Island, wherever. For all you know, I could be on the moon or I could be on Saturn, you know, you don't know. But I'm saying, you know, share this with your friends, like, comment, subscribe, you know, and let me tell you, every little bit helps. You wouldn't think so, but it does. All right, so I just entered the 50s now. There's not that much over here. There's a bank over here, Metropolitan Bank or whatever. That's not much, but I will tell you oh, look, here's the bakeries again. That's Weiss Bakery over there. That's where I got my grandma her challah bread. She likes the challah bread because, like, but I told you before, it was like, challah bread is usually like a long loaf, like of Italian bread, right? But the one she got, that I got, because I didn't know, it was like a big, I don't know, it was like, it had the design on top, but it was like a big building. My grandma was like, what is that? It looks like a building, a loaf of bread. But yeah, that's that bakery. And then this bakery too, look, Sesame Bakery. If you look in there, they got some stuff in there. It's closed now, but you could see they got their lights on. If you see, they got some stuff in there, you could see. They got some pretty good stuff. And again, I want to tell you, I want you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this with your friends, do whatever, because, you know, every little bit helps. Like, if you do, you wouldn't think so, but it does, because they say you always got to start somewhere, like I'm doing right now, you know? Yeah, so I'm coming out of the, I'm still in the 50s. I'm going to be in the 60s. I'm going to be in the 50s for a while, but see, there's one at 54th Street. It's funny. There's this one guy, I don't know what it is. It's like, if you guys know what a golf cart is, you know what that is? It's basically a thing like you drive around you could drive it on a sidewalk. It's a little cart or whatever. Picture like a go-kart. And then you use that. But this guy, he's got like a little golf cart with one wheel in the front and two wheels in the back. And he always sees me go, smile, smile. And I'm like, huh? Yeah, how you doing? and then I walk past him again because I have to go the other way. And then he goes, oh, my girls. Like he's singing a song like, oh, yeah, you know, and I just walked away. But I kind of get a kick out of it because it's like he's got, and he's giving kids candy too. So I always look at that like, all right, this guy's a little cuckoo. All right. Oh, if you look over here now, look. This over here, see it? That's a supermarket. Well, I don't know about this building, but coming up next to it. See, I got the light. That's why I'm allowed to go. But if you keep walking, you see, I don't know, I don't understand this. They just got a garbage dump sitting in the middle of the sidewalk. Every time I pass that thing, it stinks like crap. I hate it. All right, but coming up now, this is the supermarket over here. See, it's that building technically. You see? Oh, maybe it's closed now. Yeah, it's kind of close. I told you they got those like gate things that come down so that nobody could go in there, because I told you can't trust nobody. You don't know who's in there. There could be a sicko out there that wants to go in the store. You don't know. Can't trust nobody. I told you. This is another place, Super 13. This is, I think, another supermarket. See, they got all the stuff outside over here. Yeah, that's the supermarket. Look, like in the country places, they don't do this. Like they put like stuff out in the sidewalk. Sometimes this place has got like bottles and stuff in the street. Like it's got all different things and stuff. And let's see where I'm. Oh, 53rd Street. I'm coming up to. So that's not 54th. That was my mistake. 53rd is where the guy usually is. Where the guy in that little golf cart thing. It's a car that kind of looks like that. It's not that though, but it's like it has no covering. It's just like a car. But picture it like that, with one wheel like that. Oh, hold on. How do I do this? Nah, I think I did some. Hold on. No filter. Yeah, but so, you see, people over here, they all drive like me. Oh, thank you. Look, he's letting me go. But I gotta get in between all this. It's crazy over here. Hold on. Yeah. And Jason, thank you for joining my live stream today. I want to make a shout out for you for coming to my live stream. Thank you for that. Thank you for enjoying my videos and everything. Oh, look, guys, another thing. Look, see, you always see airplanes over here too. You see that light in the sky? You always see airplanes. They come about like every 5 minutes. I always liked the planes. I remember as a kid, I used to always come. I used to, because I lived in Brooklyn for a little bit when I was a kid, and I used to wake up in the morning. You know what I did? I used to look out the window and always watch them going over. The second I woke up, I remember it like it was yesterday. I'll never forget that. You know how you have your childhood memories, of course. But look, what I was telling you, see, they have like things outside the store. Like you see shopping carts, all things outside that's not even in the store. You see? Hold on. And so I'm coming back up to the train again, right here. You see it? That's that right there. And sometimes I told you the train could be complicated to cross because if you cross it, look, because it's all blocked off over here. You see with the cones and everything. So I got to go around into the street. Oh, nobody's coming from there because I got the light. So I got to actually go over here, walk right beside the cars. And just to get around, and then I go over there into the I go over there to the light, and then that's my sidewalk. That's going back to 13th Avenue. It may look like they get close over here, but as long as you keep a safe distance, then you'll be fine. So now look, I told you, remember? 16, 15, 14. That's all right when they have that, as long as the hand isn't just red like that thing. If it's blinking, then that's fine. All right, so I'm coming out of under the train. So remember, this is where I was going the other way, because that's my daily walk. I do it, told you, like 3 times a day, whatever. And you know, today's my last day, but I'm coming back in August, so I'll be back anyway. But yeah, so, and look over here, it's hard to get around too. Look. That's where I normally walk. I gotta walk over here now because it's all like closed in because they're doing all construction and stuff. And you can see going down avenues are a little like more like going streets like 50 something street, going down the street. That's a little more deserted than the whole avenue because this is the avenue. It's kind of ironic because it says blocks then avenues, but it's the opposite because going to blocks. Like, blocks are on the avenue, but avenues are the roads, if you understand that. Hey, what's up, Drew? Thank you for joining my video. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy them every day. All right, and so look over here now. This is another grocery store over here. But see, when you're in Brooklyn, you gotta watch when you go into different stores because there's some little stores like that have that kind of covering. You saw the covering. Like covering like that, like, you know, it might be crappy or like, I'll give you an example. There's Chinese restaurants and stuff, and there's anything, Spanish, Chinese, whatever. But a lot of those places, sometimes they're rated 1 to 2 stars, and they're all filthy. They have rats in them for all you know. That's why you gotta keep your eyes open no matter where you go. I told you can't trust nobody. That's facts. So I told you. So now this is where it starts getting dead over here now. And then I gotta go up to the 70s. So, all right. So you see, another thing. You see how the light was red, but I still went. You gotta also have good judgment too. I mean, it's not always right to walk when the light is red. I don't recommend you do that. But I do it because, you know, you have to have good judgment. So if you're looking and you see a car coming, but the light is red, if the car is at a safe distance, then I go. And another thing, again, for anybody, I want you to, when you look at this, I want you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I want you to show your friends and everything. Tell them all to come join if you want more videos like this. Because I told you, you don't know where I'm going to be the next time. I could be on the moon. I mean, I could be in Brooklyn, Staten Island. I could be anywhere. But I'm not. I could be Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island, Queens, and anywhere. I could be on the moon for all you know. So just like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do whatever, you know. All right. Oh, and thank you, Drew, for liking my Bible verse. I post them every night. Thank you for that. And so I'm almost out of the 50s now, and so I'll be coming up to the 60s. Oh, look, there's another airplane over there. See it? See the light in the sky? You always see them over there. So because I told you there's an airport that's not too far from here. So when I that's funny. I'm gonna send you to the moon. Yeah, I'll contact Elon Musk. That's funny. Yeah, I'm always I've always been interested in all that, the moon, Saturn, everything. I always liked that. But look, see now, look, there's another airplane. See how it gets closer, and you hear them at night too. Like you hear them going over. Sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, you hear them. It's the annoying thing about it is that it keeps you up at night sometimes. Like if you hear it, if you're a light sleep or whatever. Oh look, and here's another place. Look. See this place, Cake Duna? It's just to give you perspective. It's a Jewish neighborhood, but yet they decide to open a European Hungarian place, and I honestly don't know how that place is still in business. Like nobody ever goes in there, and I'm like, how does everybody go in how do they stay in business? That's what I want to know. The place, Cake Duna, right here, that's it. It's closed right now. It's like a European and Hungarian food place. That's what's over there. And then look over here. I'm coming back up to the daycare again. Remember, that's where I started. Hold on a second. And then look, there's a couple of houses over here. You see how you got the steps right here? You could go up, and that becomes houses. But in Brooklyn, the houses aren't the way you would expect them to be. It's more like the houses would be. So if you see a house in the country, most likely the person owns the whole house, not the houses over here. The houses over here are more like there's one downstairs and then that's upstairs, so they're apartments. You're Jewish too, Drew? Yeah, I'm in a Jewish neighborhood right now. So there you go. And guys, talk to me in the comments here. I'll answer you. I mean, we're on live, so you know, like I said, comment. I'll answer them. How come you're always in Brooklyn? Also, can you say coffee? I'm in Brooklyn because I visit my grandmother over here. That's what, because my parents moved out of Brooklyn a couple of years ago when I was, like actually a long time ago, like at least 10 years ago they moved out, but I still come and visit my grandma. She's been living here. She's in the 70s and she's been living here for 70 something years, just to give you perspective. So, and you want me to say coffee? Here, have a cup of coffee. All right, keep talking. Come on, give me something. Ask me questions, anything. I'll answer them. But until then, so I'm over here now. I don't really know what this is. I don't really know. But I told you, this is where it starts getting dead. There's always some guys over here that like are doing construction and stuff, but I don't see them around anymore. Probably because it's late now. Oh, over here, it's a plumbing supply place. That's what's there. And then, oh, I gotta tell you about this place coming up in the 60s. I remember when I was a kid, my dad took me to this place. He didn't take me in it, but oh yeah, he did actually. I remember. So basically, you know what a slaughterhouse is, right? Of course you do. So I remember it was a slaughterhouse, right? But they had in cages, they had rabbits, rats, pigeons, all different like animals you would not want to eat. That was all in there, and I was like, what the heck is this place? I wanted to get out of there. I didn't like it. On 61st Street. So look, see, hold on. See this light right here? I won't run across with this light. There's too many cars, you see? you gotta be. I told you, you gotta have good judgment when you're crossing the street. And your toilet needs plumbing when you're done. When you're done, well, guess what? My uncle's a plumber. My uncle's actually a plumber. He owns his own business in plumbing. So that's funny that you say that, Drew. All right, then. See, now this light, I don't like this light because it takes forever over here. But you see, they come down like animals over here. So I just gotta wait until, oh, here we go. So now I got the light, you see? But that's, I'm telling you, it's a lot of it's about good judgment when you're in the city. Because when you're in the city, you see, it's not like the country where people, you walk, you get out to walk in the street and people just stop and let you go. Not over here. Brooklyn, they don't care. They'll run you over. They'll beep your horn. They'll beep the horn. You don't move out of the way, you're done. Yeah, New York drivers are crazy. But you know what I don't like though, Drew? See, in other places like where I live in Pennsylvania, it's so laid back, like to the point that it's annoying. Like people are driving like this, and I'm like, come on, you know, like I don't like people that like I don't like the laid back lifestyle out of New York because it's too slow and everything. And like I was saying before, like, comment, share, subscribe, and talk to me in the comments, and I'll respond to you. Do whatever. And thank you, Drew, for all your comments that you've been saying. Thank you. That's funny, Drew. Front platers. Jersey's got that too, and Jersey ain't known for the best drivers either. Oh, but look, see, I'm at the street now. Look, on this street somewhere, I forgot where it was. It's somewhere up there, either 61st or 62nd. There's a slaughterhouse over there. But let me tell you, Drew, Jersey, and I mean, I'll tell you right now, everybody knows I like Brooklyn, but so you know how I'm saying I'm not crazy about Pennsylvania and all that. I don't like Jersey either. I don't like Florida. I don't like Jersey. I don't like Staten Island. I don't like the Bronx. I don't like Queens. I don't like Florida. I don't like any of them. I only like Brooklyn. That's it. For up to me, I would have been born here and I'll be 80 years old over here. That's how I am. I like Brooklyn. That's just how I am. But Drew, I wouldn't say they're idiot drivers in New York, but you know what it is? It's just they're used to a congested way of driving. All right, Drew, I'm not going to answer too many political questions because I don't want nobody to not like what I say. So, you know, we keep political matters to ourselves, you know, especially on a live, you know. If you want to reach out to me privately, maybe I'll tell you, but not on a live. But oh, here, so now I'm coming up to oh, look, see, here's the light again. How you see how it's blinking and everything, and it says 5, 4. That means that I could still go. Like, look, now see, it's like that. It's red, just like that. That means I can't go. I mean, I'll go anyway if there's nobody coming, but just for beginners, if you've never been here before, just don't go when the light is red like that. Me, I just do that because like I told you before, it's all about good judgment. Like when you're in the city, you have to make good judgment. So if you wanna walk across the street, whatever, and you see a car all the way in the distance or whatever, and the light is still red, you could go. It's all right. But you see a car coming and you don't think you'll be able to beat it, then you'll have to, you know, just wait. And now that I see what you guys are voting for, Trump, I'm with you on this one. Trump 2024, absolutely. You got the right mind. So, now it's getting a little bit darker over here. Hold on. I did that thing again. Hold on. Oh, no. What did I do? I don't want to click any more buttons because I could screw something up, but, hold on. Oh, here, I got it. Here, there we go. I accidentally pressed that button because, you know, I told you I'm not the best at computers and everything, you know. That's just what happens. Oh, look, something I want to show you. Look, see this big building right here? That's a school. I think that they recently built that. That's a school I think they're building. And then going down there, look, going down there, right up that block over there, that's where my old house was. I'll tell you right now, my old house was 1015 64th Street, Brooklyn, New York. I'm telling you that because I don't live there anymore, so it wouldn't matter to me if you knew it anyway. So if you want to look that up, then you'll see what my old house looks like. It's nice. So what I told you before, how the avenues work and the blocks, the avenues go up that way and the blocks go this way from an avenue. So like that would be, so I'm on 13th Avenue, you could go down to 12, 11, or you could go the other way to 14, 15. So going down this way would be more 14, 15. Going up that way would be more 12 and 11. So where I used to live was in between, on 64th Street and 10th, in between 10th and 11th Avenue, if you understand what I'm saying. Because I know some of this city stuff can be complicated, especially if you're not from here. But oh, and listen, I would tour it right now, but you know, it's not that great walking over that way by myself at this time, you know. So maybe one of these days I'll be able to show you around or whatever. And maybe if my cousin wants, he's on here right now. Maybe tonight I'll do another live for you guys, and I'll show you where my old house was. It's not too far from here if he wants to. But if anything, I'll tell you the address again: 1015 64th Street. It's right there. But nobody I know is living in there now. So it doesn't. I'm not giving. That's not personal information. So, all right. So now here's another crowded road I'm coming up to. Look, 60. Yeah, Anthony's my cousin, Drew. Yep, Anthony C. That's him. But look, coming up now, I'm going up to 60. I'm going up to the middle 60, but this is a more crowded one. But you see, look, you see how the light's blinking again? Now, if I really wanted to, I could speed down like a maniac to try to make that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm in no hurry. Oh, look over here. This is a funeral home right here, and that's where that is. And all right, coming up now. Now you see there's too many cars for me to cross. Alright, you're going to bed, Drew? Have a good, you too, you stay blessed too. But you see, I can't get anywhere because it's too crowded, you see? Look, you got trucks, buses, everything you got over here, so I gotta wait. Yeah, this street over here, very crowded. And look, that's a church all the way up there. See that? That's the tower, whatever. But look, you see, look, this is what happens. Look, nobody's coming from this side, but the whole world is coming from that side. You see, like I won't run across this road, forget it. And what's annoying about this light too is that I gotta wait forever and ever. It's annoying when I gotta do that. But you got up, so look, now it changed the light, so now I could go. But sometimes people can turn and whatever, and then they don't have to stop. They could just go, but they have to, like, you know, be slow. I mean, no matter what, you always got the right of way if you're a pedestrian or whatever. All right, guys, so yeah, so this is going to be the end of my live stream now. So if you want more videos like this, I want you to share with your friends, like, comment, subscribe, everything. I'll probably do another one tomorrow. All right, peace out, guys. Have a good night.